The Invincible is an amazing game. I played the whole game from start to finish, but what makes this a good game? Without spoilers, I'm going to help you understand why it's good and help you decide if it's worth buying. Also stick around to the end where I'll give you my score out of 10. So what is The Invincible? The Invincible is a first-person game made by Starward Industries. It's a story-driven adventure set in a hard sci-fi world by Stanislaw Lem. You play as Yasna, an astrobiologist caught in the midst of a space race, where your crew is tasked with exploring an unexplored planet named Regis 3. But your research mission quickly turns into a search and rescue mission when things go wrong and your crew gets lost. So how is The Invincible an amazing game? Whether it's the story, the gameplay and the visuals. Also, I'm Green Lycan, subscribe, and I'm here to help you find your next favourite game. So let's start with the story, without any spoilers of course. If you enjoy a good story, then this game has you covered. The game unpacks the story with conversations, recordings and the occasional flashback. This is how you learn about the mission, the events leading up to it, and all sorts of other things. The pacing of the story is expertly done and they have managed to give you just enough to keep you involved and curious, but not enough for you to predict what's going to happen next. You get to make decisions on what to say and really feel like you're controlling the narrative, and this game is also full of twists and turns that will leave you wondering and keep you coming back. This happened to me and I completed it in 2 sittings, but I spent a good day playing non-stop because I just couldn't leave it. It's like watching your favourite YouTube channel and having to wait for the next video to release, then remembering that you didn't like and subscribe or press the notification bell and you might have missed a new video. So take that as a reminder and do it now. Next we have the gameplay. The game is a relatively linear game using large expanses and contextual environmental markers to trigger conversations and comments. For example, a speech bubble will pop up when looking at certain things in the environment. When you click it, Yasna will comment about it or report what she sees. This means that the story is missable if you aren't paying attention. The game is, at its core, a walking simulator, but you do occasionally climb ledges or even cliffs. Later on in the game, you even get access to a vehicle. There are also tools that can be used for exploration. You have a set of binoculars, a map and a tracker that scans for tracking chips that can be inside of machinery or people's spacesuits. And now onto the visuals. The game looks stunning. From the open vast views on planets and the lighting effects to the environmental effects used throughout the story, the game was made to make you feel as though you're running around on a barren alien planet. From dust devils kicking up dust in open areas to sandstorms, you really feel like you're walking around on a planet devoid of life. The game always reminds you that you're exploring the unknown and that you have no idea what you're going to find around the next corner. So as far as story-driven games go, The Invincible is definitely up there as one of the best that is currently available. From the way the game creates an atmosphere, explains the story and makes you feel connected to the characters in the game, to the way the game makes you feel isolated and alone trying to find your crew, The Invincible truly does have a way of getting you emotionally connected to the entire story if you just give it a chance. So now you know a little bit more about The Invincible, it's time to give you my score. But before I do that, make sure you comment down below and tell me what you think of the game and hit the like and subscribe buttons. And now for my score. I give The Invincible a score of 7 out of 10 as the story was engaging and I played it to completion because I enjoyed it. And to be honest with you, I don't play a lot of games to completion unless I'm really having fun playing them. But if you don't like the idea of playing this game, maybe you prefer first person shooters, or are you a fan of RoboCop? If you're either, then check out the video on RoboCop Rogue City on the left, or check out the finals on the right. I've been Green Lycan and I'll see you in the next one.